Why are we not the center of the show? Or why am I not the center of the show? This is really interesting, as usual. A question I'm asked or it's implied all the time. And this question or this statement is really interesting. Well, some of the conversations infer that I am the center of the show and this all should be going my way. This has to be going my way because I am at the center of the show, and you are actually the center of the show. You're the center of your show, and I'm the center of mine. Because I'm always here when something happens. Weird, I'm always in the middle of these fights or these happy moments, or it's like a movie, and I'm almost watching it. It's kind of strange. So, why am I not the center of the show, or why am I, or is it both true? And I've asked this question, and I've had this question answered by some great teachers, and the answer is usually both. It's not either or, it's and, right? It's both and both. And a teacher said this to me. I didn't get it at first. I'm like, what do you mean? And it's paradox because it's always both, but shouldn't it be? It can't be both, but it really can be both. Like the two sides of the same coin, And so technically they're different, but they're on the same item, the same unit, And so why am I not the center of the show, the center of the universe? Well, I mean, if you look at it just from a worldly perspective, there are other people here living their center of their shows. And it's fine if we act as the center because, well, it's fine to do anything, right? Technically, other than some things. Now, if you're not the center, then who is? Well, the who question is what the teachers would throw back at me. They would say, oh, who's an interesting question? And me and I, well, that's very strange. Why would you say that? And these are Advaita teachers. These are non-dual teachers. These are teachers who are very devout for the idea of oneness. Oneness. The center is everything, and everything is the center. And we are all that center. We are all awareness, right? So that's one way of looking at it, and that's the way that I have come to see it. Not every day consciously or actively, but it's what I come back to as my rock, as a foundation, that I am the center. I, capital I. Lowercase I is not. Jeff is not the center of anything, right? I'm saying this, and this is a strange way to say it, right? Jeff, I'm Jeff, right? But I'm saying this because there are other players in this game, even if I am the center of my story. I'm trying to be considerate and helpful and caring for what it feels like is part of the same thing. They're all my brothers and sisters. Okay, in a worldly sense, they're my brothers and sisters. So I love them when I can, and which is more often than it used to be. It's more often than I remember it being. And what has changed? And why am I not the center of the universe? Why I am sometimes. Oh man, if I'm pouting or upset or something quite go my way, it happens a lot. I'm just angry because I missed something and didn't work out. So I'm upset. And then I become the center of the universe, right? And the story re-engulfs me, right? The mind takes over. I'm lost, and I am in the center again. Not the center of self, but the center of the story and the world. And this better go my way, or else it's all perfect except this one thing. If only that were different. So that makes me the center. Because if it's all perfect and you agree with that, and things are really good right now, but if only I had a little more money, the job was a little better, I had better this, better that, or maybe if I can just move this over here and then over there. Well, then the truth is, mind is taken over and it's rearranging things so that the center of the universe, me, gets everything it wants, and everything's perfect, right? Because my story is perfect. If you zoom out, it's really okay if something doesn't quite go exactly your way, because there's a bigger plan, and I don't know what that is. Me saying I know what that is means like the arm, saying it knows the body, the whole body. It's just part of something, and it doesn't even know that, right? It's just there. It's strange to think about that, and that a teacher told me that, and I didn't get that either until I realized what he meant. That this, this little, the thing that we are, this part is everything and nothing and everything in between in one shot. So am I the center of the universe? Yes and no. Yes and no. And that's the great teachings that I've been just so blessed to come across. I hope this helps a little bit. And maybe it'll help you work with other people as well, because it has for me. So when they're acting in a way that I know is I'm the center, I can work with that and know to let it go and let it pass like a storm, right? I'm not going out. I'm not going out with a lightning rod and lightning storm. I'm going to stay inside sometimes in shelter, or I will stay in a place that I know I could be strong from and be somewhat safe in, so to speak. And so I hope this really helps. So again, thank you so much for joining me. As always, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.